Hey everyone, Michaela Hallmark here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and thank you so much for clicking on my page. Today I have a word of encouragement for you. This video is for those of you who have conquered something in your past, like a hurt of some sort, and you have conquered it, you have gotten victory over it. However, it has recently came back up and you have begun to feel that hurt again. You have begun to feel that frustration again and that anger again about the situation, and you have taken up an offense again, and you have sort of lost the victory that you once had over that situation. I want to share this point with you because it's just such a powerful point. When the Lord revealed this and showed this to me, it just literally just changed my life. So I believe that this is for someone today who have just been dealing with this past hurt and keeping those past hurts conquered. But in Joshua 6, it talks about when the Israelites defeated Jericho. Okay, so they walked around the walls. The walls came down, and they rescued Rahab. So Michaela, what are you saying? This is what I'm saying. This is my point. Okay, some of us are trying to enter our promised land, and we got those Jerichos that we need to march around and defeat. Some of you have. You've marched around, defeated your Jerichos, and you're entering into your promised land. Beware. I want you to listen to me right here. Beware when Satan, the devil, the enemy, tempts you with a thought or a trigger that takes you back to a place where you have defeated and asks you to rebuild that hurt of Jericho in your life. Joshua was so clear here when he said, "Cursed before the Lord is the man who rises up and builds the city Jericho." I know in my life personally, when I have defeated a hurt, when I have completely conquered it, and maybe a year, 2 years, few months, I will be tempted to go back to that hurt and pick up a brick and put it into place. And brick by brick, thought by thought, frustration by frustration, I have begun to rebuild that wall in my life that I have already defeated. I will begin to rebuild something in my mind that I have already defeated years before. And it will cost you when you do that. It will cost you when you give into that, into the thoughts of the enemy. It will cost you. So this is something I wanted to share with you. Are you rebuilding a wall from the past that you have already found freedom from? It's time to march around that thing again and make sure the rubble stays rubble, because if you don't do that, it will become a source of bondage for you. Joshua made them take an oath. He made them take an oath, saying they will not rebuild the wall of Jericho. March around that wall today. Take an oath with yourself and say, "I will not give in to the lies of the enemy." Every thought, every frustration that he begins to bring back into my mind, I refuse to pick those bricks up and to rebuild that wall. I refuse to rebuild that hurt that I am victorious from. I hope that encouraged someone today. I know it encouraged me. Just keep those past hurts conquered. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it encouraged you. And if this is something that you have been dealing with, if going back to a place of hurt is something that you guys have been dealing with, I hope that this encouraged you to not go back to a place of hurt, to not pick up that brick and rebuild that wall. Do not rebuild the wall of Jericho in your life that you are already victorious over. So that'll do it for today, guys. Just feel free, if you have any questions or prayer requests, message them to me. I would love to stand in agreement with you in prayer. You guys be blessed.